Hello, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management, bringing you an important update about the economy and the investment markets. Of course, we are in the second quarter of 2017. As I talked a few weeks ago, corporate earnings are coming in quite nicely. In fact, I look at GDP this year somewhere between, let's say, 2 to 2.5%. I think we're going to be at the higher side of 2.5%. Jobless initial claims are at another low, essentially. So we have a good trend line for jobless claims, meaning the job market is strong, people are looking for workers, and people that are going for the initial claim for unemployment are actually down. So these are all net positives. Corporate earnings are up. Housing builds are up. The job market overall is fairly stable. We need to bring better quality jobs back to America through reduced tax and regulation, to make sure that corporations have the best chance to really have high quality skilled employees back in the U.S. The kind of employees we had 30 years ago, but unfortunately because of our politicians, both sides of the fence, really have really hurt the middle class in this country. I firmly believe the policies of Donald Trump and his team will bring back those manufacturing and high-skilled jobs, ultimately increasing our economy. And I firmly believe in the next 3 to 4 years, we're going to have a fairly robust economy, hopefully over 3% GDP growth, which will solve a lot of our overall problems, not only our debt and deficits, but really handle entitlement programs, things like Social Security and Medicare, and help start rebuilding those in addition. I think too often, too many investors look at the short term. Even though this year we've had kind of really light volatility, as I've always expressed to clients, expect some kind of 5 to 10% pullback this year. It may not happen this year, but traditionally we get 5 to 10% pullbacks at least once every single year. Expect it. If you expect it, it won't be a shock when you see your portfolio slightly down. Again, all of our indicators and research show we have no signs of recession for 6 to 9 months out. These are updated on a regular basis. We like what we see. We feel we are in good positions within our portfolio. One of the general comments I will make, we have really watched our allocation to the high-tech arena, things like the Facebooks, the Microsofts, and the Googles, and the Amazons. That particular part of the market, in our view, is highly overvalued. So as an investor, we're trying to be a very more cautious approach, not overweighting that particular sector. While some of those positions are within our exchange-traded funds in our portfolio, we don't want to overweight those. In fact, one of our big positions we have is an equal weight, the S&P, which actually equally weights the overall S&P versus a market cap, which puts more emphasis on just these big companies. I think that's a flawed approach, and ultimately investors who chase too many investments that are ultimately really high in valuation and are trending up too fast are really going to get hurt much more when things do pull back or potentially in the next recession. We've been managing money for close to 30 years, and I can tell you risk management's an important part of what we do every single day. Unfortunately, most investors do not have a risk management strategy, but rest assured, our firm does. We will get defensive and reduce risk in all client portfolios when necessary, when needed, when our indicators and strategy dictate, like in a recession. If you're a client of our firm and you have any questions or concerns, please call us. Also, I would suggest if you have not done either a phone or in-office review, it's time to schedule one. I know my staff has reached out to all of our clients numerous times. And again, if you haven't, let's do one. And as always, we appreciate your business and we appreciate your referrals. We thank you for all of it. And again, if you have friends or family members or business acquaintances that need a good financial investment firm, again, we always appreciate all your business and referrals. Have a safe and profitable day.